just to give you some background, Centum invests in a range of asset classes. So we're investing in marketable securities, in real estate and private equity, and we've been doing so for quite some time. But the funding for our private equity business has largely come from Centum, the holding company. And so after many years of investing, we've been in this business for about 50 years, we've made a decision to invest alongside third-party capital. So the existing Centum team that has been managing our private equity portfolio, in addition to managing the existing assets, the idea is for them to create a new fund, of which Centum will be one of the investors. So the target capital raise is $500 million, and Centum is going to commit a significant part of that is also going to come from Centum. In terms of strategy, we don't intend to change the strategy that we've refined over the last several decades. So we intend to carry on with the same strategy, largely investing in providing growth capital to larger entities, taking either significant minority or majority stakes in different companies. From a geographical point of view, we intend to focus on East Africa, which is where we have a comparative advantage and we understand the market well and the geography well. So it's just a continuation of what we are doing. Why are we doing it? We are doing it largely for diversification purposes. We have a larger pipeline of opportunities than we have funding. And therefore, if we can leverage third-party capital alongside ours, we will end up with a larger portfolio in that particular fund, as opposed to if all we did is invest our existing capital.